Good morning, everybody. I have the privilege to preach the last sermon of 2020, and oh boy, it was a year. What kind of year it was. The problem for me is I have to do it in less than half an hour. That's not my biggest, strongest point, and those who know me very well, it's really not my strongest point. For this, I have put this here, so I can check the time, but there's a clock that I can't really see it. Johnny made this, a little bit product placement. If you want some, you know. But so I can watch the time, and I just lost 2 minutes by saying that. All right, as I said, I'm preaching today the last sermon of this year, and it was a very impactful year. Dean already mentioned it, and I think, yeah, it's in our conversations every day. Especially around Christmas, it's not only that it's COVID. There's so much that happened this year in so many levels, and perhaps also in your personal life that we don't know of, and it's good to reflect on this year, and also give it a right place, right? Where should we put it? How should we behave or respond to these situations? But as I said, one of the biggest things that hit us this year was COVID. And what COVID has done, it has revealed a lot of fears in us, exposed a lot of things that was already there, plus on top of that, it has increased even more fears. And I would like to talk today a little bit about fear. What is fear, and what is fearing God? It's gonna be very, it's a concept that is very difficult to explain, and I cannot do it in 5 minutes or half an hour, but I'll do my best to fear God. But I think it's important to have a right understanding how we view God in light of all the things that happened, you know, and that will help us in how to walk with Him and obey Him, and etc. Because fear, we know, it's a strong force. It's powerful. It can control us. It does control us, and it makes us do things that we think we're not even capable of sometimes. It's rooted in sin. And before I continue, let me pray first. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for this morning. Thank you that we can meet up together. Thank you that you are faithful and you are just, and that you love us, Lord. I pray that you bless these servants and this sermon, that you let your Holy Spirit teach me or tell me what to say, that it may impact our hearts and change our hearts, Lord Jesus. In your name I pray. Yes, I was talking about fear. The fear that we have in our lives, we have to know where it comes from, and we do know. It started in Eden when Adam and Eve sinned, when we disobeyed God, when we ate from the forbidden fruit. God removed His protection, His love, the harmony that we have with Him was gone, and Adam and Eve realized that. Like, they realized something is not there anymore, and there was this emptiness, this insecurity, this uncertainty. Fear entered. So what did they do? They picked up some leaves and they covered themselves, because the first thing that we do in fear, we act, we control, we want to fix it ourselves. But it's just a cover-up. We know we cannot solve what really is the issue, and it is in our hearts. That's when when our hearts is being ruled by fear. But at the same time, God also did something. God killed an animal. He took the skin and He covered them, which means He's still taking care of us. He's still loving us. He still wants us to be in relationship with Him, and He started His program that leads up to the cross, to salvation. And we celebrated this week the coming of Jesus to this world to save us from our sins. And through that, He wants to teach us to fear Him rather the fear in our hearts. And I just explained I want to give the difference a little bit between the fear that rules our heart and the fear of God, because my sermon title is You Serve the One You Fear the Most. And I think we understand that, right? I hope. Because if your fear of your situation or in your heart is greater than your fear for God, you serve your heart more than God. And I'm going to explain a little bit more. And I want to read Numbers 14 from 1 to 12. And before I do, I'll give a little bit background what was happening before that. It was right after the Israelites, they left Egypt. God saved them in a miraculous way. And he saved them again when they were in front of the Red Sea. Behind them, the Red Sea, in front of them, this ferocious Egyptian army trying to get them back. They saw God work in miraculous way. God was going before them with a massive cloud and a fire cloud in the evening, just leading them. He provided them with food in the desert. He's done so many things. They saw the power of God in like literally manifesting in front of them. But then they entered at the borders of Canaan, and Moses sent out 12 spies. And he tells them, explore the land, do some reconnaissance, and check how the country is looking like. Is it fruitful? What are the military capabilities of these Canaanites? So they did that. And they came back and they gave a report to the people. 10 of those spies, they gave a very bad report. They were afraid. They said, these people, man, they are giants. They are strong. We cannot do that. These fortresses, these unbelievably strong. We cannot do that. No. So they instilled fear in the already existing fear in the hearts of the people of Israel. So, but you have Caleb and Joshua, they trusted the Lord. They said, yeah, but although these people may seem so strong and so big, like giants even, we are like grasshoppers, but our God is strong, our God is powerful, our God is able to do this. So if we read now from chapter 14 from 1 to 12, we see the response of the people to that report. And the response is, then all the congregation raised a loud cry, and the people wept that night. And all the people of Israel grumbled against Moses and Aaron. The whole congregation said to them, would that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would that we had died in this wilderness. Why is the Lord bringing us in this land to fall by the sword? Our wives and our little ones will become a prey. Would it not be better for us to go back to Egypt? And they said to one another, let us choose a leader and go back to Egypt. Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the people of Israel. And Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, who were among those who had spied out the land, tore their clothes and said to all the congregation of the people of Israel, the land which we passed through to spy it out is an exceedingly good land. If the Lord delights in us, he will bring us into the land and give it to us, a land that flows with milk and honey. Only do not rebel against the Lord, and do not fear the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their protection is removed from them, and the Lord is with us. Do not fear. Then all the congregation set to stone them with stones. The glory of the Lord appeared at the tent of meeting to all the people of Israel. And the Lord said to Moses, how long will this people despise me? And how long will they not believe in me? In spite of all these signs that I have done among them, I will strike them with pestilence and disinherit them. And I will make of you a nation greater and mightier than they. What was their response? Their response was total fear. They cried, they wept, they panicked They forgot what God did for them already. Completely gone. It's like you see something magnificent happening in front of you. Just one thing happens that makes you afraid and you forget everything. I think we know what that is sometimes in our lives. When we know how God has moved in our lives and something happened that makes you afraid, we tend to forget the goodness and the faithfulness of God and His protection. For them, it was a total fear. And their response was that, they want to take control of that. Because when they left Egypt, they had to completely trust God. Their control over their lives was gone. Going into the desert, being provided by Him, being protected by Him, is letting things happen, or let it give everything over to God. Let it happen to Him, But here, they try to do it again. Why? What they were saying? Let us go back to Egypt. Let's go back. Because at least there, it was better. Let's pick another leader, Not the one God chose. Let's pick a leader that we trust. Like, let's take control again. So they responded out of disbelief. They let the fear of their heart rule. They served the fear of their hearts. It was unbelief. It was rebellion. No courage at all. But then you have Joshua and you have Caleb. How did they respond? These are guys, they responded in faith. They saw God operate through that whole time, and their hearts was changed. They saw, man, that's a God we can trust. That's a God that will take care of us. And if He can do that, well, He can do way more. I'm sure they had a sense of anxiety or fear maybe in front of seeing all these powerful tribes or people, but they feared God more. And that gave them courage and strength. And that was the difference between them. And they wanted to encourage their people, like, don't fear them. Let God delight in you by trusting Him and obeying Him. Don't rebel Him, because they know rebelling against Him makes things just worse. So we need to fear God. And this is an example between when we let the fear of our heart rule, or when we need to fear God, like Caleb and Joshua. But Zach, God is love and kind and good. Why should I be afraid of God? Don't we say that? God is love. Don't we sing that? Don't we read that in the Bible? Yeah, for sure. I remember David last week when he was preaching, when the shepherds came, and the angels came and they sing and they said, fear not. And he was sharing about every time when God appeared or angels appeared, it always says, fear not, which is true. But was it correct to fear? Yes, it was correct. It was good. They should have feared. If they didn't fear, then there was something wrong. But what is that fear of God compared to the fear of our hearts and that rules us because of sin? What is the fear of God? And it's you need a complete sermon series to explain that, like in a very good context. But I think I'm going to try to make an analogy that makes you, or maybe help you to understand, which, I hope so. So the sun, we know the sun. And the sun, do we have a good impression of the sun? Yeah, we love the sun. It's good to us. It gives us light. It provides for us, because as it gives light, it provides food for us, to the plants, to the animals, and it's good for our skin. It for me at least, But we love when the sun is there. We long for the sun in the summer. At least most of us. But should we fear the sun? Yes. Like, it can be damaging to us as well. Like, it can produce cancer cells. Sun can cause droughts. But relatively, we have a good impression over the sun. We don't think the sun is an enemy, right? But then, even when we see a sunrise, a sunset, it's glorious. People even cry when they see that. It's beautiful. But let's take it a little bit closer. Like, just imagine, it's my science fiction heart, just imagine that you are in a spaceship and you are traveling through space. And then you have this meteor shower coming and just hit your spaceship, and your engine is destroyed. But you're floating, but you see that you are floating and you cannot steer anymore towards the sun. And as you are approaching the sun, you see this glowing ball becoming bigger and bigger. You feel the heat on your body. You see your heart is pumping because you can't get out of it. You feel the strength of your body disappear as you are getting closer to the sun. A terrifying thing to behold, but also beautiful. To give a comparison to the sun, I don't know if you know the atomic bomb. This is the Tsar Bomba. It's a Russian bomb, nuclear bomb, and it has the power of about 50 megaton TNT. So that is about 1,500 or 1,600 times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb, to bring that in context. Now the sun, by comparison, emits 2 billion times more that power than the Tsar Bomba per second. Let that sink in. That's powerful. Let's bring it even further. God made the sun. God is not the sun. God made the sun. God made more suns. God made the universe. That's how big our God is. That's the God we should fear. And rightly so. So it's for us Christians, it's important. We need to fear God, but we don't have to be afraid of Him. Because when you are a believer of Him, when you are a believer in Christ, He's also for you. Dean said it today. He loves us. He cares for us. He will protect us because we have put our faith in Him. If His delight is in us, He will protect us, just like Joshua said. And Caleb testified. But if you are in rebellion towards Him, it's right to be afraid, very afraid. He's like a consuming fire. The sun consumes everything. God is bigger. Now the Bible teaches us, Proverbs 9:11, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is insight. And the fear of the Lord, which means fearing God is having a right view of who He is, having a correct attitude. And when you have that, you will gain knowledge and understanding of who God is. And when you know who God is, you will also know, and He will teach you how to walk with Him, how to follow Him, how to obey Him. Because it is rooted in the knowledge of God. And we know as Christians, it's sometimes difficult to trust God, especially now. There are areas in our hearts where we rule and where fear rules when things happen, where our perspective of God is not correct, and where we haven't completely surrendered to God, where the sanctifying work of the Holy Spirit is still needs to sanctify us. Now, my question is today, what are you afraid of? In light of fearing God or fearing the fears in your heart, what are you afraid of? With this increased sphere and feeling of fear in this world today, are you afraid to lose your job, or are you afraid of the future? Afraid to COVID or something else? Are you afraid of death? Something still also very alive as a Christian, that fear. Are you afraid of the government, as we see is having more and more influence in our lives? Where we eat, where we drink, where we walk, or even in our church, as it's having more and more influence how we have to do things, and we have to navigate what is the word saying and what is the government saying. It brings anxiety with us, and that we have to check our heart. How do we respond to these things? Are you afraid of men? Do you have a fear of men? And are you trying to please them rather than God? These are all fears. Fill in the blanks. I don't know your personal fears. You know where you are struggling. And if there are these fears present there, the first thing we have to do is repent. Because these fears are a sign of unbelief. It's especially when you attempt to take matters in your hand to think, I'll fix it, like the Israelis did, Let's go back to Egypt, or pick as a leader. That's what we do. We want to take control, like Adam and Eve. Let's cover it up. We need to repent. And let the power of the gospel transform us. Yeah? When we become a follower of Christ, we know we are no longer slaves of fear, right? We are children of God. We know. This is the song. We are no longer a slave of fear. But it's truth. You are a child of God. We pray for wisdom. And let the word of God, through the power of the Holy Spirit, transform us. Let it change us. And believe in the promises that God made to us. And that He has given us in His word. I will never leave you nor forsake you. You know this. If God is for you, who can stand against you? Greater is He in us than He is in the world. Nothing can separate us from the love of God. Hold on to that. So, in closing, I wanna leave three questions or statements or applications maybe. To hold on to or to reflect on how to fear God throughout your life, especially in these days. Fearing God is to trust Him, even when facing trials or loss. That understanding is rooted in how sovereign God is, how powerful He is. All things work for good for those who love God. We have to believe that. Fearing God is obeying His commandments, even when the world screams otherwise. And today, it's so evident. What we believe, what the Word says, is being completely flipped over. Good becomes evil, evil becomes good. And still in the midst of this cultural shift, we are called to fear God and obey His commandments. Deuteronomy 10:12-13 says, "And now, Israel, what does the Lord your God require of you, but to fear the Lord your God, to walk in all His ways, to love Him, to serve the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul, and to keep the commandments and statutes of the Lord." Obey God. When you fear God, you stay away from sin. We cannot sin and at the same time fear God. When we sin, that means our fear of God is not displayed. So yeah, I did it. So, but what I want to say is to remember this. It's true. The one you fear the most is the one you serve. Joshua, if you read the book of Joshua, is one of my heroes in scriptures. Just because he was so obedient to God. Swift, without doubt. He was even dreading if God would not do what He promised, because he was so relying on trusting God. When something didn't happen according the way because of sin, he was devastated. But he walked in such an obedience towards God, just trusting him. And at the end, when they conquered Israel, Canaan and became Israel, he made this statement to his people. It says like, you have seen what God did, in Joshua 24:10-15. It says, are you going to obey God? Because for as far as me and my house, we will serve the Lord. He's the one I serve. He's the one we fear. So yeah, remember this in this next year. When trials are happening, we don't know how this is all continue. Fear God. Trust him. Love him. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for your love. Thank you for your protection, Lord, that you have provided to us. Thank you that we can always fall back on you, Lord, and you go before us. We have felt, Lord, this year. We all have felt it. And in so many ways. And we want to ask you that you strengthen our hearts, increase a fear for you, Lord. Increase the power of understanding who you are, Lord. That we may walk according to your ways, Lord. That we may love you, Lord. That we may serve you. That we may trust you, Lord. Help us to have your word dwell in our hearts, Lord. That we may obey it, Lord, and follow it, Lord. That we may stay away from sin, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for you'll never leave nor forsake us, Lord. Thank you for being so big, so powerful, that you are absolutely to be trusted, Lord. Forgive us, Lord, for when we have failed to trust you, Lord. When we have failed to follow you. When we took matters in our own hands, Lord. By your grace, Lord, bring us back to trusting you completely, Lord. Devote our lives to you in worship, Lord, and obedience, Lord Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen.